Hey guys, welcome to the channel Market Uncharted. In today's video we are going to discuss the difference between the type of shares in USA and China. Buying shares of publicly traded companies in the People's Republic of China is not as simple as buying shares in the United States. The PRC companies issue different share classes depending on where the companies are incorporated, ownership structure, revenue source, and listing location. Certain share classes have restrictions on who can buy and what is available for investment. This makes investing in PRC companies or selecting index ETFs complicated. So today, let me explain the 7 different share classes. A shares. A shares are shares issued by the Chinese companies incorporated in mainland China that trade in Chinese yuan on either the Shanghai or Shenzhen stock exchanges. A shares can only be traded by PRC residents and are open to foreign investors only via the Qualified Foreign Institutional Investor, RMB Qualified Foreign Institutional Investor, or the Stock Connect programs. B shares. B shares are shares issued by Chinese companies incorporated in mainland China and are open to foreign investors. They trade in USD on the Shanghai Stock Exchange and in HKD on the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. H shares are shares issued by Chinese companies incorporated in mainland China that trade on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. H shares trade in HKD and do not have any restrictions on who can trade them. N shares are shares of Chinese companies incorporated outside of mainland China and are listed on New York Stock Exchange, the Nasdaq Exchange, or the NYSE American. N shares will have headquarters in mainland China or be established in mainland China, with most of its revenue or assets derived from China. Red chips refer to shares of Chinese companies incorporated outside mainland China that trade on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange and are usually controlled by or affiliated with the Chinese government. P-SHIPs are shares of Chinese companies incorporated outside mainland China that trade on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange and are owned by private sectors in China. S-SHIPs are shares of Chinese companies incorporated outside mainland China that trades on the Singapore Stock Exchange, will have headquarters in mainland China or be established in mainland China, with most of its revenue or assets derived from China. There are 3 channels to access the China equity markets: KFII, RQFI, and Stock Connect. So the first one allows qualified foreign institutional investors to access onshore markets. Second one, investors access onshore securities and mutual funds in RMB. And the third one allows mutual market access for investors in Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Hong Kong stock markets. Each channel has its eligibility and quota. These are the 7 different share classes and 3 channels to access the Chinese equity markets. It can be quite confusing, inaccessible, and restrictive for investors. So alternatively, you can explore investing in China through an American depository receipt or ETFs. Example, we have Alibaba. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Never forget, knowledge is not power, knowledge is potential power, execution is everything. And just like the markets, we will not rest.